I got the balloons, I got the wine, so it's story time. Okay, y'all, so this is a long-awaited story time and balloon video. So today I have a yellow balloon, I have a pink balloon, and I have a pearl balloon. Okay, these are regular balloons. I know you all have been waiting, anticipating, asking. Okay, and here we are. So I need to project my voice a little more. I don't know why I'm whispering. Anyway, I just haven't done this in a while, so yeah. So today's story time is a very exciting story time. My name is Jazz. If you're new here, welcome. This is Jubilant Jestures, and yeah, this is one of my story times. So let's go. So this story time, the reason I wanted to do this was because one, if it's now March 1st, but CIAA just passed. It was in Baltimore this year. It's usually in Charlotte. That's what I'm used to. You know, y'all new school got it up here in Baltimore. We used to getting it down south. Okay? And don't nobody party like the South. Like, I'm from up here, but don't nobody party like the South, okay? And so CIAA down south, I know it was lit. I'm sorry. It could not have been as lit, nowhere near as lit as CIAA everybody else is used to, okay? And that's just no shade to the new school, but anyway. But it was CIAA weekend, and this event happened CIAA weekend, okay? And yeah, also I wanted to do it today. Like I've been trying to do this because I wanted to have it out CIAA weekend, but that didn't happen, as you can see. But I definitely have to do it today because somebody from college tried sliding my little Snapchat today. Y'all can add me on Snapchat, okay? Add me on Snapchat. Anyway, but somebody from college tried to slide my little Snapchat today, and I was just like, what? Have y'all ever dated a twin? I dated a twin, and it was kind of weird. It was kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute, but it's kind of weird at the same time. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you've ever dated a twin. Let me know in the comments if you've ever been to CIAA weekend, period, in North Carolina. I ain't talking about the Baltimore one, boo. I'm talking about the Charlotte, North Carolina one. If you've been to Charlotte, North Carolina, CIAA, let me know. Woo, holla. So let the story time begin. And no, the guy that's in the story time is not a twin. So yeah, nor is he the one that slid into my Snapchat. So yeah, anyway, so this is how it all started. I guess I could tell y'all how I met the guy and then tell you how I got stranded in Charlotte. Okay, so how I met this gentleman. All right. One day, so I have a girlfriend who is a part of a sorority, and so we were really close at one point in time. And she had this person went to a school in Durham. My school was in Greensboro, okay? And I think I have to give people names at this point. Yeah, so we're going to give people names, and I'm just going to say the cities, definitely, okay? So we gonna call my friend Pinky, okay? Perfect name. All right, so my girlfriend Pinky was a part of a sorority, and her she had a friend who was coming from where she was from down to Durham because I'm trying to talk slow so y'all can get it. She had a friend from her hometown coming down to Durham because it was the school in Durham's homecoming. Okay, so he wanted my friend Pinky to come, and yeah, so her friend that was coming from her hometown was a part of a fraternity. Okay, so we're I don't think he really needs a name, but anyway, yeah, so he was part of a fraternity. So Pinky like, girl, let's go to Durham. You know, we in Greensboro, so we gotta go to like basically a city over. So she like, girl, let's go to Durham. We about to go to their homecoming. He just came down. He trying to get us to come out there. Let's go. So I'm like, I'm with it. Like, we about to go drive from Greensboro to Durham. You know, we about to be lit. Yeah. So we get there and his fraternity brother is there. Okay. And so I'm going to describe Pinky's friend's fraternity brother. Okay, so Pinky's friend's fraternity brother was a linebacker. Okay, he was a linebacker for this major school in Durham. He was a linebacker still at the time, so this was a really big guy. Like, he was probably like 6'3", probably like 300 pounds, like legit. Like, he was big. So So yeah, we're in the hotel room before we're about to leave to go to the parties for the homecoming. And so what are we gonna name him? We're gonna name him Big Daddy Kane. And I'm sorry, that's reference to his fraternity, that's reference to him. That sums it up, okay? So boom. I'm in the room now. It's me, Pinky, Big Daddy Kane, and her friend from her hometown, okay? So Big Daddy Kane, he on me. Like, I seen him sniff me out. As soon as I hit the dough, I was like, Kane, man, hit the dough. He was like, I mean, you know how girls take selfies, like when you're in a hotel, you taking a selfie with your girlfriend, like we getting cute, taking pictures and stuff. Like, he all in the back of the pictures, trying to sneak pictures with me, like, like, yeah. So I'm just like, by this time, I'm like, I already know he feeling me, you know. Big Daddy Kane, this is a perfect name for him, Big Daddy Kane, because he was big, he was a linebacker. Daddy, because he was older than me, he was about 10 years older than me. Then Kane, because yeah, his reference. So that did not just happen. Where was I before that little mishap? Yeah. So he feeling me, okay? That's basically where I was. He feeling me. And I already knew by the end of the day he was going to be my boyfriend. I already knew that. Like, period. Like, as soon as we was in there in the hotel room and I had just met him, I'm like, oh, he going to be my boyfriend. So, yeah. We partied. We had a good time that night, honey. Of course, numbers was exchanged. And we went back to Greensboro, okay? So, I have no clue how long it was from that us meeting till CIAA weekend. I have no clue. Okay, no clue. So he stayed up further north than I live. Everybody knows where I'm from here, but yeah, so he stayed further up north than I did. I'm gonna be coming down for CIAA weekend, so yeah, I'm about to come pick you up. Or you could just meet me there, because I think he has some stuff to do with the like fraternity or something like that. I don't know. But yeah. So he was like, basically, you can meet me there, because he was going to pick me up, but some other stuff had happened and whatever. I don't know. I can't really remember. Oh, he was picking up like all of his like fraternity brothers on the way down. And so it just was too much. I just was like, I'm going to catch the train there. And yeah, so I was going to meet him in Charlotte. So the day that I was supposed to leave to go to Charlotte, we got lit, okay? So Pinky and I got lit. We was drinking. We was Okay, practicing our deep breathing exercises. Okay, and so we was lit. And she goes to drop me off at the train station. She drops me off at the train station in Greensboro. I get on the train and I start looking for my phone, because this was like, I really feel like it was first when people started like putting tickets on your phone where you could just scan the phone and like that kind of thing. So I was like looking for my phone because that's where my ticket was on. So the conductor was like, oh, don't worry about it. You'll find your phone in a second, but just give me your name because I can just look you up. So I was like, okay, cool. So I gave my name. He checks me in, and so I'm just lit, and I'm still looking for my phone, the whole ride there. But I'm so lit, I'm not panicking. Like, I'm not how could I panic? I was very calm. Very calm. So I'm like panicking, right? I'm like, this cannot be. Like, this cannot be right now. Where's my phone? But I'm chilling though. So I get to Charlotte. Y'all have to know how my heart was feeling, because I still hadn't found my phone by the time I got off the train. So I was literally like freaking out. Okay, I was freaking out. So of course I'm at a train station so I could catch a cab. That's nothing. I already know what hotel I'm going to. I don't know what hotel room I'm going to. But anyway, so I know what hotel I'm going to. So I see a cab and I'm like, hey, can you take me to this hotel? Boom. Takes me to the hotel. Pay him the money. And I sit there and I'm like, I still lost my phone. So I need to get a phone because I need to call somebody. So I go to the lady, I go to the front desk, I go to the front desk and I'm like, hey, can I use your phone? You know, I lost mine. She's like, oh, well, is it going to be an out-of-state number? Because if it's an out-of-state number, then it's not going to work. And I'm like, because of course it was an out-of-state number. Okay, of course. So, and of course, okay, so I have a phone, right? But I can only use in-state, and nobody that I need to call is in-state. So I have a Maryland number, a DC number I need to call, a New York number I need to call, a Jersey number I need to call. None of these numbers are North Carolina numbers. So I'm like, okay, well, it has to be in state. I don't have any in-state numbers. So let me just sit down. Let me just think about this for a little while, okay? So I'm panicking at this point again. I'm like, okay, I can only use this phone for in-state calls. I don't have no in-state numbers. I know that he's going to come in because he knew what time I was coming. So he has to be arriving like any minute now. So I'm just like, let me just sit here and be patient, okay? So I'm just sitting there and I'm just watching people come in. Watching people walk in the hotel room looking ratchet. I'm talking about people, aunties, heels leaning to the side. They like, girl, yes, CIAA weekend. You got the player pimps down there like, yeah, what's up, how you doing, you know what I'm saying? CIAA weekend, fuck with you, boo, you know what I'm saying? I'm it, you know? You got that going on. You got the... yes, the blue light, like, you know what I'm saying? I went to college and but my fraternities and my, you know how college is. Yes, I was this graduate, and what class are you? You know, it's HBCU, so we not too bougie, but we got our bouginess to us, okay? You know, because we are educated people. So, yeah. I'm just watching everybody come in with their freakum dresses. And so let me just tell you what I look like. I had on a coat because CIAA weekend is in February, obviously. I had a hat on. I had my beanie. Y'all know my little beanie hat I be wearing. I had that hat on because, no, I had a colorful one. It was a colorful hat I had on because my hair was like in rollers or bantu knots or pin curls or something was going on under it, and I was traveling, so I had a hat on, had a coat, and I had a bag, okay? And so I'm just like just watching people. So I didn't change my clothes yet. All of my stuff was in the bag. Everybody looking cute, everybody just walking around me, and I'm like, what's going on here? Okay, so let me just hurry up and start telling the story some more. Like, what's going on? He ain't walking through the door. I'm seeing everybody but him, okay? starting to panic. I'm starting to panic at this point. Okay? And so I'm like, look, man, I gotta get a phone to call these out of state numbers. Okay? I gotta get a phone. So she's like, okay, we're gonna find you a phone. So she goes and she finds me a phone. She finds me a phone. I had to call my Diamond. Okay, there was, if you know my other story time from when I got pulled by the cops, there was the Diamond was in that story. Diamond. I had to call Diamond. No, I'm sorry. I had to call my grandmother to get Diamond's number, to get Pinky's number from Diamond, to get Big Daddy Kane's no. I'm sorry, I missed out. I had to call my grandmother to get Diamond's number, to get Pinky's number, to get for her to call her homeboy from back where she from to get Big Daddy Kane's number. So I had to call 4 out-of-state numbers. Different, each one were different, to get found. I'm freaking out, y'all. I'm like, nobody's gonna find me. Like, this is crazy. So mind you, all this time I'm sitting here. I'm calling the people. Once I finally get to like almost the last person, like I was almost at his number. Okay? And I'm trying to figure out, like, and I asked my girlfriend to look in her car. So this is the whole crazy part. I said, hey, where you at? You still at the house? I said, could you, once I called her on the hotel phone, I said, could you look for my phone in the car? She's like, oh, I'm not by my car right now. Well, girl, get by your car. Where you at? Come to find out, she in Durham with Big Daddy Kane's fraternity brother, studying. I said, girl, if you don't get to that car. So she went to the car, I guess, and looked for my phone, didn't find my phone. So we still had to continue with calling all the people. So we continued to call all the people. And as we call on the people, I'm like, tears are almost coming to my eyes because he has still not walked in here yet. It's not booked in his name, okay? This is ridiculous at this point, okay? So, yeah. Then, to Gaia be the glory. This man just walks in the door. And he walk in, he like, hey, I was calling you. I'm like, I didn't have no phone. I didn't have no phone. Me and Pinky was drinking. I was on the train. I had to call my grandmama to call Diamond, to call your frat brother, to get your frat brother to give us your number. And he like, oh, damn, baby, damn. I'm just like, yeah. So the lady who helped me, like, with the phone and who was just kind of sitting there, like, just making sure I was okay. Mind you, this lady, she was very nice, okay? I must say that. She was very nice to me. She was really trying to help me. Like, she was like, are you okay, sweetie? Like, can I get you a cookie? I'm trying to find you a phone so you can make your out-of-state calls, baby. Are you okay? Okay, well, you just sit right here and we're gonna find your purse. You're not gonna be stranded for long, baby. You're not gonna be stranded for long. So I was like, okay, ma'am. Okay, thank you. So, like I said, he came in, like my iron shirt and armor at the time. And I was just like, oh my God. And he said, I'm sorry. So we were talking. I was getting him caught up on what happened and why I didn't have no phone and why I didn't contact him and why he was getting worried and why I was worried and why I was about to cry and why I look like the way I look like and I'm not the bad bitch that I'm supposed to be when he pulled up because I was supposed to be getting myself together by now. Okay? So I'm explaining all this to him and the lady who was being oh so nice, oh so sweet to me. Okay? Oh so sweet. She comes and she says, I was taking such good care of her. She is such a good young lady. She has been just so mannerful this whole time. And so we just stopped, right? So I'm talking, and I stop, and I look at her, and I'm like what? And he like, oh, okay. So she's like, yeah, she's a really respectable young lady. And so I'm just looking at her like, wait a minute. She thinks he's my dad. I'm like, and so he's like laughing. He's like, oh yeah, she was being good. That's what's up. You was being good. And I'm like, this lady thought I was a stranded child this whole time. Now I was stranded. I was a stranded college. Just I was stranded, but I wasn't a little girl, okay? And she thought that my boyfriend, my baby, my big daddy Kane at the time with them shows was my daddy. Okay, that's so embarrassing. But we did have fun, okay? After he got there, I got the change. I got into my baddie, you know what I'm saying? I got cute. We partied. It was a good time. He dropped me off back in Greensboro. He dropped me off back in Greensboro, so I didn't have to ride by myself, especially because I didn't have no cell phone. And oh yeah, so where's my cell phone? My cell phone was at it was at Pinky's apartment the whole time. I never took my phone in the first place. Nope. I never took my phone in the first place. I left my phone. Got on a train. Got stranded in Charlotte, North Carolina. My man couldn't find me. But when he found me, some lady thought I was his child, little niece or something. I don't know. So embarrassing. So embarrassing. But I know CIAA weekend is over. But yeah, I know CIAA weekend is over. But I hope y'all had a good time in Baltimore. I remember when it was in Charlotte, and that was lit. So hopefully it was just as lit. Cheers.